Hello everybody, my name is No Limit Snake, and today I'll be bringing you my thoughts on the brand new expansion coming to Destiny 2 in September. Destiny 2 Forsaken is the brand new adventure Bungie is bringing us, and there is a lot to unpack here. We got 2 brand new destinations, a brand new enemy, lots of new weapons, 9 new supers, and a brand new raid and a whole host of other gameplay changes coming to this game. Let's dive on in, shall we, and see what we got. First off are the 2 new destinations, the Tangled Shore and the Dreaming City. Both are going to be hosting a brand new enemy known as the Score, a brand new Fallen Thief type enemy. They're kind of like pirates or outlaw cowboys. They're kind of going for this Western style theme. A bunch of outlaws break out of prison that Kate's been holding. And it's our job to go out and either find them, capture, or kill them. Kill them because it's Destiny, and these guys are considered the worst of the worst criminals. Just from looking at them, they actually look pretty fun to fight. They're not new, they don't seem new or innovative in terms of AI design, but I think they'll be a fun enemy to fight considering of all the things we've been fighting in Year 1. As for the new weapon system, randoms coming back, yes, they're wanting that. I think it will bring back the grind that Destiny players want, and I'm praising them for in the Warmind DLC. We want to grind for the perfect weapon. I remember back in the beginning of Destiny 1, people were grinding for a Wormwood sidearm that was huge in PvP because it was so powerful, but you needed a specific role for it, and that's what made it so powerful. The 9 new supers, 9 of them. I don't think any of us saw this coming, with 9 brand new supers, 1 to each subclass in the game. I think it will add a lot of variety. It will add a lot of brand new super combinations, and I think it will make up for the lack of tree choices that we have in Destiny 2. I like the idea of combining different supers, different trees to work together, especially in a raiding environment. It'll be exciting to see if we can mix like the laser beam from the Arc Warlocks with the hammer of the Solar Titans. I think that will be phenomenal to see, and a lot of experimenting to do as well. Weapon slot changes. This was actually something I was going to bring up in a different video that I was making, but I had to scrap it because the change was already made. This weapon slot change, for me, became prevalent in the newest raid, Spire of Stars, and I felt it was time to scrap the Destiny 2 weapon system because it just wasn't working. I felt it wasn't working and that we needed some change to it, but I had no solution to it. It's like, how do I change this with the way Destiny 2 works? I think giving a mix of both, or the freedom to choose between one or the other, or to come up with these crazy ideas as they mentioned, triple shotgun. I think that's a very healthy alternative to have this choice between pick one or the other, because I'm sure there are people out there who have liked the Destiny 2 weapon system. I would argue that more people will like the Destiny 1 system. I can say I'm in the ballpark now. But this freedom of choice is what I'm all for, and I think it will add to that grind again, to like finding that perfect role and that perfect loadout to give you the best advantage possible, whether you are PvPing or raiding. I think that this idea of choice and bringing back the hobby, as they said, of this game is what they're going for, and they are emphasizing that heavily. The new raid. They are calling it the largest raid they have ever designed. It is taking place in the Dreaming City. They are saying that raiders affect this zone, so there must be something big story-wise. They claim there's a big bad monster. We don't know what it is. From early snippets of the Vidoc that they've been showing, it looks like it's going to be Taken theme, but it could be a mix of Fallen and Taken. It could be a brand new enemy entirely. But the way that they described it, they say it's like Vault of Glass and King's Fall had twins, and it was raised by Peter Jackson, and he made it his own. That's a bold fucking claim right there. And that is something you would say if you are either exaggerating or you are super proud of what you are creating. I'm going to go in the ballpark that they are very proud of this raid. That this is something that could trample all the other raids that they have made for this franchise. And considering it's the largest raid in terms of boss-wise, I would say that we're probably going to get maybe at least 4, I'll say at the minimum 4 bosses to a maximum of 6. And that is a lot of bosses. And considering how hard this raid can be on normal mode, this could be a long road to first race, which I am all in for. I'm all in for this large raid, large bosses. I think that's something that this game is need for, and it would make this raid so much fun to play, to farm. That's what I'm looking for. To be a great farm raid. And now on to the most controversial thing that seems to spawn, which shouldn't be a controversy. I don't get why people are doing this. The price, $40 for this, for all of this, for the story and the new destinations. $40. That is the same as Taken King, and it shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone that it's coming at that price. The controversy comes with the controversy comes with the expansion pass, the year-long expansion pass that guarantees you 3 sets of DLC, and people are saying that this is an outrage. It is not, and here's why. Because if you remember back in the Taken King or the Rise of Iron, there were massive gaps in terms of content delivery. I mean months on end, like 5 to 6 months of gaps of just nothing, except like little bits of free content like Crimson Doubles or the Spring DLC that we got that brought back Prison of Elders. There were such small DLCs that people were pissed of what they got, and it wasn't much to add to the game. I'm surprised that people are forgetting about this, and they're saying that this is an outrage to have to pay another $30 for more DLC. This is new content. This is not recycled content that we're getting. This is brand new stuff, probably a brand new story, brand new activities. It's all new, and yeah, you probably will have to pay for it anyway. The second point of controversy is that people are complaining that you have to buy the entirety of Destiny 2 in order to play The Forsaken. Why is this coming as a surprise to anybody? You had to do the same exact thing between vanilla Destiny and a Taken King. You had to have the Dark Below, the House of Wolves. You had to have all 3 of those before you could play the Taken King. I don't get why that is such a point of controversy and why people are pissed off about it. Yes, I agree, Curse of Osiris was terrible, but you are not obligated to play it. You just needed to unlock that door, and if that's all you're missing, what is that, $10? I mean, I'm looking right now at the Battle.net, and it's on sale for the entirety of Destiny 2. You can get everything for a mere cheap, like $30 or $4, I should say. That's nothing, and you're already set for September. As for the updates for this roadmap, we are getting 6v6 permanent gameplay, permanent rumble in the Crucible. Again, amazing changes. They are bringing back everything that we should have gotten in at launch. I think that there were a lot of cuts to the game, potentially rushed out as well. But you can see that there were things had to go for what we had to get back. They were focusing more on story, more of a cinematic experience. That's where it all went. Now they're getting rid of that and replacing it with gameplay features, things that people wanted in the game in the first place. You can't have everything. You have to cut some things and put it in somewhere else. But enough about that. Overall, I think that this announcement was amazing. I am hyped for this expansion. and I am excited for year 2 of Destiny 2. For all the naysayers, I mean, you can continue saying what you want, but when this game, if and when this game begins to succeed again, don't come crying to us and say that you were part of our bandwagon. I think that this is the correct direction Bungie should go, and I have high hopes for this expansion when it launches. I will definitely be playing my ass off and possibly no-lifing again in Destiny. So, to all those listening, let me know what you guys think about this expansion. What are your thoughts about the reveal? Are you guys excited for new features? Is the price too much? Let me know about that in the comments below. If you like this video, like and subscribe. That always helps. And as always, wherever you are in the world, have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye-bye.